The red beans and rice is a 180-year-old recipe that I got from a Haitian gal down in New Orleans. And she worked in the kitchen at the hotel that we were staying at. And we found out really quick that those were the type of people that you should ask for recipes or for good places to eat. So she told me that she had a great red beans and rice recipe from her great aunt, and she brought it in and she copied it on the hotel copy machine, and on the very bottom of the recipe it said 1830. So if it's 2010, it makes it a 180-year-old recipe. Yeah. I use dry red beans, Michigan dry red beans. I don't use canned beans, so I have to soak those overnight, and then once I start cooking them, it takes about 6 hours for them to become soft and tender, so I get here on Tuesdays really early. I use a smoked ham shank instead of the andouille sausage usually is in red beans and rice, but I like the flavor of the smoked ham shank. And I also use fresh onion and fresh parsley, garlic, and my secret spice. The gumbo is my favorite thing to make. The gumbo is always chicken, shrimp, andouille sausage, okra, tomatoes, and celery, always. You always have to have those in there to make gumbo. But everything else is what I can get fresh and local at the farmer's market or what I think is interesting for that week. Gumbo literally means all thrown together, or basically what's left. So gumbo should never be the same every single week. It should always be different, but like I said, it should always have those staples in it, and then I add in whatever I feel like. The gumbo is definitely my most popular hot side item, and on Thursdays I always run out. And sometimes, like a few weeks ago, I ran out at lunchtime. Yeah, there was one Thursday in here for gumbo. All the tables were full, and the whole pew here was full of people sitting and sipping their gumbo. It was very hot out, and it was pouring rain. So it was the last thing that I expected for people to come in, but it's quickly caught on. The jambalaya is always chicken, shrimp, andouille sausage, peppers, onions, and garlic, and it's in a spicy rice mixture with like a tomato juice base. It's pretty spicy. The sweet corn bake is a southern style cornbread. It's really a cornbread souffle. It's the opposite of dry, crumbly cornbread. It's very moist, it's full of butter, and it's very rich.